Welcome! This video will demonstrate as well as inform you on how to conduct a proper interview using the correct steps. Please watch and listen carefully. Preparing. Preparation is key in order to conduct a proper interview. Do your homework before meeting with an applicant. Review and take notes on each candidate's application and resume. And after doing so, you can establish interview questions based on your knowledge of the candidate and job description. Interviewers should block out time in their schedule to conduct an interview, as well as create an appropriate environment and space in which focus is solely on the candidate and the interview. Types of interviews. Interviews fall into three categories. The three types commonly known are structured, unstructured, and semi-structured. In a structured interview, questions are prepared in advance and are asked in the same way and at the same time during the interview with all candidates. The structured interview results in answers that are comparable between all candidates and allows for more valid and reliable information. In an unstructured interview, questions are not planned in advance. Instead, the interviewer directs the interview however it may lead. In doing this, the interviewer will find that each interview will cover different topics and subjects. In a semi-structured interview, basic questions are prepared for specific topics are to be explored while allowing for flexibility during the interview process. Opening the interview. It is important to properly open an interview. It will make the interviewing process run smoothly. It is crucial throughout the opening of the interview to make the candidate feel as comfortable as possible. There are many ways to put the candidate at ease. One being using an icebreaker, a non-job related question that helps calm their nerves.
Hi Josh, I'm Melissa.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Do you find everything okay?
Yeah, I did. Your directions were very helpful.
Good to hear.
The next step in the interviewing process is gathering information. This is the time where the interviewer gets to know a little more about the candidate and what they have to offer by asking different kinds of questions. For example, a behavioral question. This allows for the interviewer to get to know how the candidate performed in their last job. It helps you see who they are as a person and as an employee, as well as how they would potentially act in the future. In doing so, the interviewer will ask different kinds of questions. For example, name a time in the past in which blank happened and how did you handle it? Here is an example of a behavioral question.
Josh, can you describe a situation in where you had a conflict with another employee and how did you fix the situation?
Well, in my last job, I was a server and ran into a conflict with the hostess when she informed me I wasn't clearing my tables fast enough and she had trouble seating new customers. So from that point on, I made sure to clean my section faster than any other server, and then I also helped clean other sections so that it could streamline the process.
Good.
There are other types of questions an interviewer can ask as well. It is important to know how to word a question without revealing a protected class. Direct questions are specific questions that require a yes or no answer. Also known as a closed-ended question, this type is used to help learn specific background information on the candidate. Open-ended questions are specific questions that require a more elaborate response, allowing the candidate to expand more on a specific topic or task. And finally, a situational question. This asks how the candidate would act in a particular situation and how they would react to it. Here is an example of an open-ended question.
What what past experience makes you think that you're well qualified for this job?
Well, I recently graduated from the University of Missouri with a degree in hospitality management and a focus on food and beverage. And also for the past 3 years, I've worked in a restaurant in all manner of positions from busboy to server, and I'm currently the assistant manager.
Giving information. When interviewing a potential employee, it is important to give the candidate some information about the company. Providing information like company policies, benefits, and the work environment would allow the candidate to better understand the company overall. It also helps put in perspective if this is really what the candidate wants.
So you're applying for a restaurant management position, and this restaurant has been running smoothly for about 20 years now, so we expect you to keep that going. And as far as benefit-wise, we have a 2 weeks paid vacation, we have a great 401k plan, and we have really good insurance benefits. So do you have any questions about anything?
If I were offered this position, when would I be expected to start?
About 2 weeks from now, I'll contact you.
Okay, thank you.
Closing. After you are done informing the candidate about the company and have answered all of their questions, it is time to close the interview. At this point, you must decide whether or not you would like to continue the hiring process with them. It is important to let them know either way in a proper manner. If you believe the candidate would be a great fit for the position, take the proper steps and proceed in the hiring process. However, interviews don't always go this well. Take a look at these examples of how to properly close an interview.
I want to thank you again for coming out and applying for this position. Unfortunately, we do have some better candidates I think are more qualified for the job. But I do appreciate you coming out, and I definitely will keep your resume and your application, and we will get in contact with you if there is another position that is open.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you so much for coming out and applying for this position. I think that you would be a great fit for our company, and you really have a lot going for you. So I'll get in contact with you the next 24 hours and set you up an orientation time and get you started. And I look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much. I really look forward to this opportunity.
Me too.
One of the errors that may occur during an interview is the first impression error. This occurs when the interviewer forms a strong first impression of a candidate that is maintained throughout the interview. This is normally based on appearance, body gestures, or prior information known about the candidate. A problem with this error is that even if the candidate is qualified, the interviewer will not get past their first impression.
Hi Josh, I'm Melissa. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, you too.
Another form of error is the halo effect. This error is a single positive dimension about a candidate that overshadows their lack of qualifications for the job. A problem with the halo effect is that the candidate could be hired for the wrong reasons, potentially leading to an increased turnover rate in time. It is important as an interviewer to find a way to be personal with the candidate without being subjective.
So your resume says that you graduated from Mizzou and were a hospitality management major.
Yes, I was.
I was also. Did you have Julie Bellmer as your professor ever?
I did. She was actually one of my favorites.
She was one of my favorites too. I actually learned a lot about conducting interviews through her assignment when we had to make the video. Did you guys do that?
Yes, we did. I actually found it to be very helpful from both standpoints, from being an interviewee or the interviewer.
It was very helpful.
I hope this video has helped you better understand how to properly conduct an interview. Now you are ready to begin the interviewing process. Best of luck.